Yeah. Good evening and welcome to the broadcast here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel. I'm Joel McCall alongside no one. Ray and Nami not here tonight, at least for now. They should be joining me a little bit later as we welcome you inside Mark Sutton Gymnasium here in La Crosse, Wisconsin, inside the Central High School as the Central Riverhawks battle with Holmen Vikings tonight in the MVC on the hardwood for volleyball this evening. Looking forward to the matchup. Holmen comes in with a record of 9-0, and they are rated number 4 in the latest coaches poll in Division 1 after their incredible run to the 2024 state tournament. For the Central Riverhawks, they sit at 6-3 and 1-1 in the conference of the Mississippi Valley after the win Tuesday night over on Alaska. Holmen took care of Aquinas on Tuesday night, and for their first win of the season, they defeated Sparta 3-0. They have some impressive wins due to the Holmen Vikings, and we'll talk about them in just a moment. But I do want to go back to the Central Riverhawks and what they did the other night against Onalaska. I felt so bad that I only had the one microphone plugged in, never got to talk to Coach Williams. She also was going to bring up Gillitzer and Maddie Young for an interview, and I didn't get a chance to really talk to her about that until tonight. But when you have other coaches talking about the win Tuesday night for the Central volleyball team, you know it's special. Coach Olson mentioned it to me in a text message. What a win for the girls. He's 100% correct. Riverhawks defeated Onalaska 3-1 in what was by far the best performance of the season. And it wasn't the score that proved the W. You had to go into the stats a little bit too. Central had a +5 in aces, a +4 in kills, and a whopping 108, yes, 108 digs to 74 for Onalaska. And Ellie Gillitzer, who's been uber important all the season long and will continue that way and never leave the floor. Well, her stat line, it was like a Caitlin Clark, Iowa stat line for basketball. Gillitzer, 31 digs. This is from the setter. 30 assists, 4 aces, 5 kills. We will see if Gillitzer gets more attack attempts tonight. That probably will not happen this evening, but it will throughout the year if things go the way they are planned. It was Maddie Young, though, who deserved the flowers Tuesday, though. The junior has played into a 6 rotation player, and her stat line was just as impressive. 12 kills, 5 aces, 17 digs. Central needs that kind of production nightly. And I went back and rewatched Tuesday night's match. Mainly I wanted to hear myself, too. Just wanted to see how the call went since I was by myself. And Young will need to be firing on all cylinders against a vaunted Holmen defensive unit. There was a few attacks that Young got kills off of where she wasn't necessarily the strongest at the net. That's got to change tonight. Junior Addie Zazeman-Alman is also expected to play tonight. Now, she is cleared. I did get clarification that she may not start, and she'll get some looks, but probably not a ton of time on the court this evening. It does give Central another setter, though, and I think that's really important because that will free Gillitzer of the role for 3 rotations. Currently, Gillitzer working 6 rotation, but she has to set most of the time unless the Central Riverhawks are completely out of system. So that's a little bit different right there. If Central doesn't get out of system, then it is Gillitzer on the 2. When Nauman comes in 3 rotations when Gillitzer is up at the top and in the front of the net, she should get chances of hitting. But it might take a few matches to get the Riverhawks offense working at full strength with Addie in the lineup as a setter because you can't afford communication errors this evening. My question of the night, can the Riverhawks keep any sustained momentum, runs, or pressure on Holmen? That is the key heading into this match, is that Central has got to put some kind of pressure on the Holmen Vikings. If they cannot do that and they struggle at the net, this one could be over quickly. I mean, it has to be Central playing near flawless, and we'll talk about why they have to play near flawless as Ray joins me to my left, not on the microphone, but at least on camera, because we're going to talk about the Holmen Vikings in just a second.
Matthey Construction Company is proud to be a Riverhawk community sponsor. Matthey Construction Company is a family-owned asphalt contractor and major supplier of aggregates. Throughout the Midwest, the company plans and completes road construction projects such as asphalt highways, driveways, and parking lots. Beyond the road, Matthey offers additional career opportunities For example, at its highly specialized research and development facility located in Onalaska, the company's team of top chemists and engineers conducts industry-leading research to continually improve the performances of its products and develop sustainable green technologies. Whether in the lab, office, or out on the roads, Matthew Construction Company aims to inspire the next generation of innovative thinkers. Learn more about the diverse career opportunities in legal, HR, research and technology, accounting, environmental services, engineering, operations management, safety, and more at www.matthew.com.
So we talked about the Central Riverhawks. Now we should probably move on to the Holmen Vikings, who are out on the court. So I talked about Central needing to play flawless volleyball tonight. Well, the Vikings have just built off of their incredible 2024 state tournament run by going undefeated to this point, and they haven't beaten cupcakes either. I'm talking extremely tough competition at that Grand Chute tournament, giving West De Pere their only loss. They topped Fox Valley Lutheran, and Coach Rose mentioned to me as we were talking tonight about Mosinee as well, as they were so good. Rose was quoted in her nice email that she sent, "Our bench is deep this year, which is allowing us to give some players a rest when needed and allowing us to be more efficient in the long run. Running a 6-2 again and adding experience is a big deal in the long tournament with high-level competition on day 2. And Holmen's latest victory was a 3-0 sweep over Aquinas Tuesday. And I look back at the box score. It definitely was not their most efficient night. And in fact, Rose then quoted that in her email saying it wasn't their most efficient night. She did say the team said after they were incredibly nervous for that Mississippi Valley Conference first match. In fact, that was their second, though, because she said last year they started the MVC play with a reverse sweep loss to Onalaska. So I think the girls maybe had that in the back of their mind a little bit and thought about it too much, then got relaxed and were able to take care of Aquinas. She said we've stressed importance of each match and what that means in terms of regional rankings. We didn't play relaxed, but Klein and Kasberg and other defensive players were able to keep the ball up. And senior Macy Klein gets to nearly everything. I've heaped praise on this young lady for 3 seasons now, and that doesn't change tonight. I realize that we are the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel, and she's not a Central Riverhawk, but I understand solid players when they're out here playing, and she is one of them. Well, that's not her. Now Macy moved. There she is. So Macy Klein, the libero, just an absolute spectacular player for the Holmen Vikings. And, you know, I kind of asked Coach Rose, well, what's the progression? You know, what I've seen out of the last couple of years, she's been spectacular. How does she grow then heading into her senior year? And Coach Rose said, I think it's her court vision is the aspect that I've seen the biggest growth. Macy's a fundamentally sound and quick to react. She also called her an amazing person. And then you've got senior Maura Lindsay, who is playing, well, really fantastic at the front of the net, but then it's not only there, it's the service line. She has 16 aces on the year, and so I did ask about that, and Coach Rose attributed that to being a soccer goalie, and she said she's an incredible soccer goalie, which I think attributes to her reaction time. And then she also mentioned her setters, Mayer and McHugh, have grown tremendously in their response to situations. Pressure's on. She has 2 setters that she can go to with Mayer and McHugh. Weakness. Where is the weakness in this Holmen Viking team? I guess that's what you wonder. And mentally, this team's probably thinking about the long run, right? You should think big window, big long term of the season. Win this, win that. But I think Coach Rose, when I talked to her, she said, mentally, we have to stay prepared and being in these games. One thing she mentioned to me was, don't take Central lightly. They might be 6-3. They're just coming off of a win over on Alaska. We can't overlook anybody. I think that's the right mentality to have. Yes, you made state last year as a 6th seed when you should never have been a 6th seed. Should have been way higher than that. And we even said that on the broadcast last year when we were up at Holmen when those came out. But you can't just continuously overlook and think about the big matches later on. You have to think about every match right now is big. We have to take care of business. I'm sure the conference championship is the first thing that these girls are thinking about. Casey leads the way with 56 kills, and then Schmidt 39. Teff and Lindsay both have 36. It's a barrage of hitters up front. The Mississippi Valley Conference tonight, Aquinas versus Logan, and then Onalaska takes on Toma. Those are the matches I saw. There was several Division I Section 3 matches happening tonight too. I'll get to those at some point. You know, on the football broadcast and the football side of things, a lot of times, I know Ray's so excited when I bring up college football and the NFL, actually, that neither one of them care too much. Nami usually gives me grief because I don't mention his Dolphins, but most of the time we don't get those matches. I wanted to hit on something tonight. Number 8, Wisconsin, college volleyball tonight versus UC Davis. That's at 7 o'clock. And 2 rated teams going at each other as well. Number 10, Texas A&M versus number 21, Utah. So I'm trying to get out some college volleyball too. I know Ray was talking to me about Wisconsin volleyball just the other night. So I'm kind of wondering what happened to his Badgers. He doesn't even want to talk about it. That's good because you don't have a microphone to talk into anyway. We do have to talk about something else, and we'll probably be bringing it up when Nami comes here too, and it'll be something that we bring up a couple of times because we want you to know tomorrow night, you know, originally we talked to Coach Olson too earlier in the week. Will we be at Reedsburg? Well, the question has been answered, and it's a no. They have told us that they have their exclusive rights to their stream. You will have to find it. I think it's like Reedsburg.live or something like that. I don't know. You have to find it out there, but we will not be there. The Central Riverhawks YouTube channel will not be at Reedsburg tomorrow night for football, and I know that Nami and I are both very disappointed in that because it would have been nice to go over there. As long as we have the press box, though, too. I don't want to sit outside. I believe they're going to have the national anthem here shortly, and I'll get that lower matchup up because we need to start getting ready for starters, too, for the Holmen Vikings and the Central Riverhawks. Those starters brought to you by Pettibone Resorts, and we're going to have that as well. So the next broadcast for us won't be until, should be next Tuesday, but we are going to have the national anthem. There he goes. Has the national anthem. And now we start getting ready for starters. Ray, I cannot see what you're filming, so I'm just assuming you're zooming in on those young ladies with the maroon jerseys, and you are. Thank you so much for that. There we go. There's your starters. Brought to you by Pettibone Resorts. Thank you again for being our sponsor of starters. Number 1, senior McKenna McHugh. Number 4, a senior outside hitter, Charlie Casey. Number 7, junior Kayla Kasberg. Number 8, senior Lauren Schindler. Maura Lindsay, the junior, number 9. And then number 12, Hadley Teff. Now that's what I was told, but then Schmidt does come out there anyway. And then the libero, as we mentioned already, Macy Klein. 4 Central starters and libero. Number 1, Maddie Young, junior. Number 3, Ella Crawford, junior. Number 5, Ellie Gillitzer, a junior. Number 6, Sylvia Rao. Hey, we're going to get them right tonight. as junior. Number 8, Caitlin Borgie, and number 9, McKenna Michaels, a junior. And then Celia Christopherson is the libero. Head coach is Haley Williams. The starters were right tonight. I'm shocked. And we'll bring the scoreboard in for you. There we go. For some reason, the clock shows 59. I hope that does not stay that way. Supposed to be a minute. There we go. All right. I did not see who was winning the flip and will serve first. My guess is it might be, I thought it might be Holmen because of the change in the starters. So it's Brenna Schmidt who was out there, number 20, getting announced. She is out there right now with Schindler and McHugh, but it will come over to Gillitzer on the left side to start. We do have 2 cameras tonight. I'm going to try and zoom in on the serving throughout the evening. Just won't be able to do that right now. Nami, when he comes over as well, he'll help too. Gillitzer from left to right then. Central in their red jerseys. Serve comes over the far side. Casey touches first. McHugh. Shot for Teff. Diving play made by Young. Michaels got enough of it to get over. Klein has to set for Casey. Big swing. Young with a very good one-handed dive. And Michaels with a great swing to start. How about Maddie Young building off of what was such a great outing at Onalaska with 2 excellent digs in that opening series. And I'll get the student section to chant too, which is great. Knuckleball served by Gillitzer, and Casey can't play it off of that. Received by Klein. Gillitzer. Whoa, I wouldn't go that far. I would not go overrated when it's 2-0. A little early for that. 2-0 Central. Another float serve came over to Casey. McHugh sets for Casey. Jumps near the 10-foot line, and my goodness, did she get on top of that one. See, you don't rile up the dog. You just don't. Drop the hammer, yeah. Casey did that. And a 2-1 lead for Central. Casey on the serve. Put off by Christopherson. Michaels. Casey on the dig. McHugh sets for Schmidt. Off the double block. Saved by Michaels. Gillitzer has to come to this near side. And Borgie through the block and gets the kill. Nice hit by Caitlin Borgie. Boy, will Central need more of that tonight. Close coming in to serve. Served over the far side. Casey near the extension. McHugh did not touch anything and tipped over by Teff. Middle attempt for Rao. Klein there off the rafters. McHugh, and then Casey just has to free ball. Christopherson, Gillitzer sets for Maddie Young, blocked up front. That set was a little too far. That was supposed to be a disguise, something that we saw with Onalaska, doing that with Malachek and Carlson in the middle. There, that looked like Rao may hit it. Instead, it was supposed to go to Young. And neither one of them because of the set. And then the setter, Gillitzer, gets the dump off. 4-2. Boy, do I love the energy of the Central Riverhawks tonight. Christopherson have to get off to such a fine start against Holmen. And then feed off of it. McHugh, far side. And what a swing there, Teff. Hadley Teff. If you're late on your block, they're going to make you pay for it. Teff, 36 kills. I will say that she is not one of the highest efficiencies. Lindsay hits it at 472 on the year. That's not a mistake. Mayer into serve, and she will then become the setter. And 4-3. Targeted Young, come back to her, shot high. Klein saved it up. Schmidt, roll shot. close on a good pass. Gillitzer waits. Crawford on the tip. Klein there with a Wonder Woman dive. Gillitzer had a touch first. Got to come to somebody else. It will be set for Borgie. 2 for her, 5-3. Zeeb checks in for Borgie. A nice start for Caitlin Borgie. Gabby Zeeb comes in. It's not the height that Central has, it's grit. They have to utilize their grit. They got to get the balls all night long as Jones gets her kill off of Zeeb's attempt at a lift, or an up. 5-4. Jones not the strongest attack because we've seen what Casey and Teff can bring. And Jones hits at 184. Schmidt to serve. And a line drive serve into the net, 6-4. Comes right back over to Central. Quick side out. That's what you're asking for all night long if you're Central. No runs for Holmen. That's another thing that Central has got to avoid. Michaels back to the front line with Crawford. I call them the dynamic duo. That's the two strongest hitters that Central has, although Maddie Young's making the case for her to be right there for a trifecta. And a middle hit for Lindsay. That's not down. Michaels saved up. Free balled up and over by Kasberg. Gillitzer. That slide way off for Crawford, but a great adjustment. Getting it through Schindler and Casey. Pardon me, that was Schindler that had the hit. My bad, not Lindsay. Young on the second. And off the Klein, set far side. Jones kind of double pumped on that. Michaels had to wait forever for this thing to come across. Mayer sets Casey through the double block. Zeeb, good pass. Gillitzer, far side. Michaels. Klein there. Casey way up to the front and a big swing. What a set by Mayer. An absolute dandy of a set coming off that pass that went sideways and a little bit awry for Klein. And 7-5. Macy Klein to serve. Klein shorted it. Christopherson played. Crawford try to go to the end or the sideline. That didn't quite work. Jones through the double block. Her second. If you recall, the last time that Holmen Vikings volleyball was in this facility last year, the match started 9-0. Holmen went out on a run to the first set. That set finished 34-32. Holmen still won. But, man, did they have to work for it. It was Klein that served all those 9 points. And Casey, there's a disguise. Looks like you're going to Lindsay. Instead, it's Casey. And the offense for Holmen rolling here early. Sevens. Central needs a quick side out, as we've talked about. Klein serving. Her second. Played by Young. Gillitzer has to bump set, though, for Michaels. No hard hit there. Klein has to set Casey. That was spun off of the net. Crawford on a free ball. Chance again for Lindsay. Zeeb there. Good dig for her. Michaels with a hard hit. Casey into the net. McKenna Michaels going deep on that swing. Crawford. Casey on a good bump. McHugh sets and Lindsay kills. So efficient when you can get a good pass off of the serve receive, and back in is McHugh. 8-8. Brow had to just tip. Can't full swing. And there's another little tip off over on the far side for Teff. She has brought big swing once, this time off. And I got a glimpse of Coach Williams to my left on that swing by Rao, and she's saying, you got to bring it, you got to bring it. That overpass on the dig. Gillitzer on the dump again. That was pancaked up, but still alive. Rao, yes, in on that hit. Nines. Gillitzer targets Casey. Teff on another tip. Set for Michael. Oh, that might be long. It didn't matter. It was going to dive down. McHugh could not get to it. Or pardon me, not McHugh. That's Kasberg again. That 1 and 7 bleed into each other. Might have died at the back of the line, not sure. Kasberg dove for it, though. Didn't matter. Nobody played afterwards. Nice little tip there for Lindsay. Young free balls, goes deep. Kasberg, not the best pass. Casey at the 10-foot line comes off the tape to Gillitzer. Christofferson sets Michael's far side, cuts it across. Klein there. McHugh on the dump off, and that'll work. So smart. Central not ready for it. Hammer after hammer, big hit, big hit. Then you get the kind of the curveball. The tricky setter dump. Casey to serve. Central's really targeting Casey a lot on their serves, trying to probably wear her out a little bit. Kane to Borgie, good pass. And her cut again down. Klein watched it all the way. Oh, it was too late. Try to get the replay. Ray, I can only do so much, all right? Close coming in. She'll serve to Casey again. Schmidt. And that is a big swing. Gillitzer got her hands up, and that's about it. 11s. Back to serve is Maura Lindsay. Overpass or not? Not quite. Central didn't get anything on it, though. Tip to the back by Schindler. Up to Young, into the net. Steps were off. Timing was a little off on that. Got to come back with a cleaner one next time. Lindsay's serve efficiency is not above 900. That would be McHugh, Klein, Stevenson, and Mayer all serving over 900. What a hard serve, though. And there's the overpass. That's exactly what you don't want. That is essentially an ace. When you look at it in that way, Schindler gets the kill, but that's an ace because the overpass comes right back up, middle hitter, waiting on it, feasting, taking it down. Missed on that. But that's the aggressive serve. So you get an aggressive serve, a near overpass in the first one. Second one was an overpass. And the third one out. 13-12. Christofferson to serve. Central down by the point. Off of Casey. McHugh. Good set there for Teff, but not a kill. Borgie. Up and across. Played by McHugh first. Back to Teff. Roll shot. Borgie touch first. Young. Line shot. McHugh again. Back set for Casey. Christofferson, good pass. Set for Borgie. There's nobody there. And it drops again. Caitlin Borgie with some excellent court vision tonight. Every one of her shots has been close to the line. Holmen has second guessed on nearly every one of them. And they continue to drop in. 13. Christofferson to serve. And that's nearly an overpass. Should be a lift. Or nope, into the net then. Yeah, I was going to say one or the other. McHugh underneath the net. 14-13. Christofferson serving has been aggressive as well. She has 7 aces. And her efficiency is at 958. That's very good. Anything over 900 is fantastic. But you also, that was not touched. Not touched on that swing by Schindler. 15-13. Good call by the official. Official up above made that call immediately. Central fights back after down a couple. They have the lead by 2. McHugh, far side, Teff. And did that miss? Oh, they called a touch. Called the touch. Teff gets her third. 15-14. Back to service Mayer. Up front, Jones, along with Schindler and Schmidt. Casey and Klein never leaving the floor. Pretty good serve there by Mayer. Set for Crawford. Got to start swinging if you're Ella Crawford. Borgie again. This time off the block and then dug up by Mayer. Tapped up and over. Jones. Gillitzer. Oh, Klein again. Yeah, I can see Williams just so upset with the lack of hits by Crawford. You got to swing. Fifteens. I'm seeing Ella and Ella talking things over. Another excellent serve and a hard one by Mayer. Young, roll shot out. Not a bad idea. Try to get it off the block. You know, you play the antenna. If you got a window, try to hit it off that right arm of the blocker. This time, Young, too much spin. Holmen back up. Mayer to serve once again, the senior setter. Gillitzer just saving that at the net. Schmidt. And in, on the line. I waited for the official to put it down, and Coach Williams going to call the timeout. 17-15 our score, and we'll take the timeout as well. Come right back here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
Don't miss a moment of the action. Be sure to follow the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, search Central Riverhawks YouTube, and on Instagram, search Central Riverhawks Live.
Holmen up 17-15. Coach Williams calling the timeout. Her first of the first set. Central has battled within this set to come back from a 2-point deficit. And lots of ties already. 7 of them in this first set. Right now they need to get Mayer off the service line and a quick side out, and that won't work because Mayer with an ace. First ace for Holmen. Central with the one from Gillitzer. 18-15. That might have been carrying out because of the spin, and Central has to free ball. Mayer will set, and that blocked. Schindler on that, blocked by Crawford. Ray and I discussing off the air, Ella Crawford has got the swing. The blocking is going to be there for Holmen. You have to start hitting into it. Swing and swing again. Zeeb. Central down 2. Klein. Out on the hit from Jones. No touch. 18-17. I will say Central's had some nice responses. Can't fold in the big moments. Zeeb, whoa. Oh, my. Back, gone, as Chris Berman would say. It just kept going up. And Schmidt to serve. That one's it. Christopherson, great pass. Crawford. That's fine, though. That's all right. You have to do that. Even if you're going to get denied a couple of times, got to keep swinging. Crawford gets blocked on that up front. 20-17. Holmen needs 5 for the first. And missing on the serve, Schmidt. She will be subbed out, and that'll bring back Kasberg. And Young will serve for Central, putting Michaels back up front for close. Oh, and Young just missing her line shot. Not a bad idea. Got to serve aggressively. About the worst time, though. Never a good time for a missed serve. That one really hurts. 21-18, Klein to serve. And into the net. So, not so bad. You don't get Klein on a run. Rowell reports back in. Crawford to serve. Crawford off of Casey. Set far side for Jones. Central digging it up. Michaels off the double block. Mayer tracks Casey. Young there. Gillitzer far side. Michaels through the double block and the kill for Michaels. I have her for 4. Just a 1-point advantage for Holmen. We're knee deep in to the first set. 21-20. Kasberg on the receive. This has to go over. Michaels knew it. And that was not touched. Oh, the official back here called the touch. That's the right call, though. That was not touched. That is correct. Oh, now you got an official call on the jump back here. The back official saying I had a touch. The official up above says then a jump. Boy, I don't think that was touched. We'd have to have a zoom in on that, but Crawford, regardless, everybody keeps playing. Casey, Michaels ends up with the overpass. Lindsay on a hard hit. Crawford there on the dig. Michaels, that was touched. That was definitely touched. Give it to Michaels still. And it's tied 21s. Crawford, another great serve. Lindsay. Oh, Crawford touched that first. Young has to get it over. Does. Far side. That was an awkward set for Jones. Had to do something with it. Got it over. Crawford misplayed the dig, but that's okay. 22-21. Back in is Hadley Teff. Senior up to the front. McHugh serves. You got Teff, Lindsay, and Casey up at the front. Zeeb, sideways pass. Michaels trying to go line shot. McHugh touched it first. Klein with a free ball. Got a good swing out of this. And Rao does. Boy, you had to have it if you were Central. 22s. Now I said we're knee deep. I'm trying to keep Ray from getting even in deeper water. Gillitzer. Yeah, I think Coach Rose was already up there asking for the timeout, and the official didn't see it. I think she was already trying to get it. 22s. We'll take the timeout as well. Come right back.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin, and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
.22s. Ray, you better get Gillitzer on camera. She's ready to serve. Gillitzer to serve for Central. 22s. 9 ties in set 1. Lindsay, when you need one, go to your middle. She's hitting at such a high efficiency. 472 hitting efficiency for Lindsay up front. I have her for 2. That was impressive. Casey to serve. Borgie, good pass, Gillitzer. Oh, miscommunication up there. I don't know if Borgie slipped, but it doesn't matter. You got to go now. Teff. Gillitzer pushes to the back. Casey had that one go straight up in the air. Schmidt into the net, and we're tied back at 23. Maddie Young saved that point for Central. Michaels has to come out. This is that lineup that I talked about last Tuesday night with Unalaska, though. Someone else has to make a big swing. Close. Float serve might have been out. Schmidt gets another attack, and it's a tip. Rao there. Gillitzer gets up off the floor to set Young. Klein there. McHugh sets Schmidt into the net again. 4th hit. Set point for Central. 24-23. Coach Rose does have another timeout. I expect her to use it right when Close got the ball, and she will. 24-23. Stunned silence over on the other side for the Holmen crowd. They cannot believe what is happening and transpiring here at Mark Sutton Gymnasium here tonight. And what I wish would happen is after the timeout, the Central parents would also stand up, join the student section, start clapping, get into this thing, because Central is doing something that only a few have done on the year, and that's take Holmen all the way to a set point. We'll see if they can finish it now, though. That's the biggest thing. Close will serve. That backspin on it, Klein. Far side for Teff. Gillitzer on the dig. Rao. And that is set point for Rao. 25-23. Pandemonium. What once was thought as a sweep and an easy night for some has just become not so easy. It's why I talked about in the pregame and that warm-up show that I talked about, Holmen can't overlook. Coach Rose said the same thing. You cannot overlook somebody in this conference. And Central joins just 2 teams in the season so far. Said Holmen is 9-0. That is only the 3rd set they have lost in those 9 matches. The only other teams that won a set against them, Fox Valley Lutheran and West De Pere. We will take a longer break. Come back. Set 2, Central leads 1-0. You're on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
Open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday during lunch, Central's Booster Club school store is open for business.
To support Central's sports and clubs, we sell a wide variety of products, including clothes, candy, and school supplies.
Outside of school hours, we are also open after school from 3 to 4 on Thursday and Friday.
Right now, the store is seeking volunteers eager to make a difference in students' lives.
All parents and students are welcome to support the Booster Club by working at the school store.
If you would like to volunteer, reach out to either Jen Service or Joanna Carmen.
Central wins the first set. And the Holmen Vikings, if you notice on camera, Coach Rose is not with her team at the moment as the Holmen Vikings are discussing things after losing 25-23. Sorry about that, in that first set. So Central wins it. Ray, will you pan back out? And I'll go back to your camera. Thank you, sir. All right, ties in that first set. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 21, 22. Your power ball, 23. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hopefully you got your power ball, though. That was actually 22 last night. So lots of ties. 10 total in that set. 10 ties in that first set. Central gets the all-important final 2 when we were tied 23s. Our broadcast moves into set number 2, and my goodness, Central's crowd into it. That's always a good thing as well. Crawford with 1, Gillitzer 1, Rao 3, Borgie 4, and Michaels 4. That's all the kills I had in that first set for the Central Riverhawks. Just the 1 ace that came from Gillitzer. On the other side for the Holmen Vikings, they only had 1 ace, and that was to Mayer. They were led, you know what, it was balanced. That's what it was. Teff, Casey, and Jones, all 3 kills. I had Schindler and Lindsay for 2, as well as Schmidt. So balance for the Holmen Vikings, but not enough. And McHugh. Nami's going to join the I don't know, man. You better hope your headphones aren't working. You may not want to get on this broadcast. Zeeb on the receive as we start things with Michaels. Shot over to Casey, or Klein, pardon me. Casey could not track it because it ended up hitting up above.
Hey, Joel.
Hi, Nami.
How's it going?
You only missed 10 ties and a 25-23 victory for Central Riverhawks.
I didn't miss any of it. I was watching.
Gillitzer out. And we'll start 1-1.
Jim is rocking in here, Joel.
Yes, I called that out already.
Did you?
I did. I gave props to the student section.
I like it.
Casey to serve. Michaels. Casey on a one-arm dive. Tingblad has come in. Gillitzer up and over. Nice smart play by her. Klein sets Teff. Young there. Borgie. Oh, this is going up and over the American flag. Oh, they called the 2-touch on Michaels. Boy, don't see that too much. Boy, the Holmen student section, did they just chant they believe that they will win?
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I got my headset on. I can't hear that. So, it looked like Maddie Young played an outstanding first set, huh?
That is very true.
She's been on fire lately.
She did not have a kill in that first set, but it's all the other work. And Casey, look at that look on her face after it got over. And 3-1. The one thing Central avoided in that first set was long runs by Holmen, and Casey ends up hitting that off the side of her hand. 3-2. I like the student section. I like how loud they've been. Fans underneath, but the parents were heavily involved into that as well in the first set. Close to serve. Klein. And right up front to Lindsay. Did not get a good swing off that. Christofferson. Young has to wait for this and flat-footed. It drops! Okay, well, I said earlier in this broadcast that her flat-footed kills will not work tonight because of the blocking of Holmen.
Well, if you roll it right along the tape and drop it on the line, it'll work.
I guess. Close. Oh. Just a tip for Teff. Oh, Gillitzer. Teff was in the... Oh, Young slipped underneath of it, I think.
That was going to be a kill anyway, so...
Not necessarily, Nami, because Teff hit the net on her swing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And so, yeah, you got to hit that shift R once in a while on the...
Oh, I can't do that.
I'm
not that advanced.
That's what I was doing the other night. Lindsay, you got to get some replays. Oh, Rao had to adjust, and that's out. A 5-3. Need another big attack if you're Central to get that student section wound back up. Lindsay, who did not get an ace earlier, but I essentially credit it to her after the overpass, has one now. In that first set, Holmen with Lindsay at the service line hit one. The overpass came right up, and Schindler took it immediately, and I said that's essentially like an ace. That time, a real ace. And a second one. Lindsay is a very difficult server. As I said, 16 aces on the year.
Joel, if this keeps up like this, I'm going back outside. It might be me.
Well, you weren't there at Onalaska.
Exactly.
The girls won then, too.
Exactly.
Oh, that took some side spin. Christofferson, well, Gillitzer called her off. Lindsay on the bump. Set for Schindler. Gillitzer to Borgie. Off the double block. Borgie had a very nice first set. Schindler could not get that one. Young off the block. Borgie saved it. So did Rao. Close, got to get it over.
Great play by Borgie there, going down low.
And that set out. Yes, off the mark for Tingblad, not touched.
Borgie saving that point there. Had to go down to a knee.
And needed it because you don't want this thing to balloon 4 or 5 points.
Exactly.
It's 3 right now, and even that's not a comfort zone. Casey, that's off the lights. Tingblad, big swing. Gillitzer on the dig. Young blocked. See, the thing is that the Holmen defense, Schindler up there and Teff, they feast on that 10-foot. You at the 10-foot line, you're not jumping. You know, you have to wait. The arm goes back. Everything's a waiting process on that type of a kill. Big blockers up front, like what Holmen has, will feast on that all night. Mayer. The set's got to be right up at the net. And for Crawford, that one was. Klein. Schindler through the double block. Christofferson sets Borgie. That's a lift. Clearly a lift on Schindler. Oh. Breaking pencils over here. My rhythm's all off because Nami's trying to. 8-5. I'm just teasing. I'm glad you're here.
I can leave.
No, you're fine. Stay, because then we get the extra camera work too. And your commentary. Jones could not kill that off. Young. Again, she has to work around the block then. Not able to look at it. Casey.
Nice pass.
Yeah, that was a great back row hit too by Casey. Far side, Tingblad again. And Zeeb could not quite get there for the pancake. Harper Tingblad did not start. She is a sophomore coming in. And this set has given Holmen a little bit more momentum. Kasberg in to serve. Zeeb. Gillitzer just could not feed a pass up front. Too many free balls in this set so far. Schindler waits. Good block by Crawford. Holmen with another chance over the far side. Casey through the double block again. This time her point. Never for 4. And Coach Williams might call it, double up time, 10-5. I like it. Good idea. Nami, I haven't hit all the sponsors yet, so can you go to them first? I've hit the 3 main ones. Keep going down. Or Alumni Association.
The La Crosse Central Alumni Association is a proud sponsor of the Central YouTube channel. The Central Alumni Association meets once a month with the main mission of providing scholarships to Central High School seniors so they can continue their academic pursuits. Last year, the Alumni Association awarded $63,000 in scholarships to 66 deserving Central students. For information on how to join the Alumni Association or donate, see our page on Facebook.
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
Kasberg to serve for the Holmen Vikings, 10-5. Our score. Holmen double up time here in set 2, but Central did win the first set. Crawford through the double block. Boy,
big swing there.
You got to have it because she had too many tips in that first set.
Yep. She's so good when she just cranks back and swings on the ball. Got to have more of it, as you said.
And you've got the heavy hitters up front then with Michaels and Crawford. You'll notice that Nauman has not been out on the court. Suited up tonight, but not really able to play quite yet. Casey over the far side. That took her right to the antenna and a block. Crawford and Gillitzer. Good response by Central. A couple points following that timeout by Coach Williams. Serve off of Casey. Set the near side. Jones out, not touched. Too strong for the junior right side, an outside hitter for Holmen. Jones on the year entering with 22 kills. 8-10. Central still down by 2. And Young on the tape, but I would be okay with that. I think Coach Williams will live with some of those serving errors when you have to be so aggressive. The only way you're going to work Holmen out of rhythm is aggressive serves, which Coach Rose had mentioned the serve receive something as her key tonight. She said we stress it every single night. Have to win the serve receive. Crawford. And off the block, but then Lindsay, no one played off of the block of Lindsay. Lindsay made a good block there.
But a great swing again by Crawford.
Yeah, it was. But that really shouldn't have been a point.
No.
I mean, Holman's got to make a play off of that. That ball went straight up in the air off the block. Crawford to serve. Kasberg. And just a free ball. Michaels blocked. Overpass. Lindsay took backwards for some reason. Then tipped. Zeeb's there. Gillitzer sets Michaels. Boy, can't get a swing up to the net, though, could the Riverhawks. Casey does. Young there. Oh, and Rao was trying to get out of the way. That's tough. Tough play there. Rao's trying to move. Instead, she should have just taken it. She's the one in front of Gillitzer. You have to just take it.
She's trying to get ready to get her hit, you know,
right.
And that's the problem. She's trying to get in position. And
instead, she should have just jumped and swung at it on the 2. McHugh to serve. 12-9. And Rao. That's pancaked up by McHugh. Michaels, that was a good attempt. Like a better set. Seemed in rhythm, just into the net. 13-9, 4-point lead for Holmen. Central has not been able to counter the 2 or 3 from Holmen after a side out either. Young, good pass to Gillitzer. Michaels goes to the back, but not a hard swing. Looked like Lindsay, instead it goes to tap. She taps, Rao saves. Michaels off the tape. McHugh on the dive. Casey at the 10-foot line. Back to Zeeb. Gillitzer sets Michaels again and mishit it. I think Michaels knew that she wasn't going to get the attack she wanted. Nami, you just got to get it over.
Central needs a stop right here, get the ball back, and go on a run. Can't let it balloon much more than this.
You're in the danger zone already.
Yep.
Another overpass. Michaels tapped it back over. Lindsay, look out. Seriously, when they could get more involved, they are so dangerous when those middles start getting going.
Well, and Central unable to punish Holmen for the overpass. Had an opportunity, just kind of sent it back over lightly. Against a team like Holmen, they're going to make you pay for that.
Yep. And McHugh's on a long service run. And Rao gets it past Lindsay. Good hit by Sylvia Rao. I kind of like that that Coach Williams did not call a timeout too. Now, I mean, she's already taken one. You have to ask your girls sometimes to just respond.
Sometimes they got to fight through it.
Yep. 15-10.
That's part of it.
Teff. With the punch. Borgie. And that does drop. So Borgie with her 6th.
You notice that when Central swings, they get points. When they tip, they don't get points. Hopefully the girls recognize that too. Try and swing every time.
You got to punish the blockers.
That's right.
Casey does that, but Young, great pass. Michael's on a roll shot. McHugh was behind. Casey tips. Gillitzer, this is still alive. Christopherson back up and over. What a play by Gillitzer. Dump off by McHugh, though. Smart. I mean, you got Central's defense scrambling. I will say that Coach Rose, when I spoke to her tonight, the one thing she said was, Central's defense scares me. Mm-hmm. She knows how gritty they are. They're showing it tonight thus far. Michaels, double block. Borgie up and over on the 1. Gillitzer for route long. 17-11. Oh, man, Nami, I'm surprised you're even here with the NFL season kicking off tonight.
Dolphins don't play till Sunday. I don't care about anybody
You're not
else.
getting that game here. Well, you will because you'll actually pay for it.
Yep.
But that was in my notes for tomorrow night. I won't be getting in my notes tomorrow night. Lindsay up and over. Oh, boy, Michaels nowhere near the court. 18-11 and a timeout. So the reason why I want to go to that real quickly is Nami's here now, so we can talk a little bit more about it. Yes, football is at Reedsburg tomorrow night. We have hit on a couple of times that we weren't sure if we were going to go. I did mention it in the warm-up show as well, but if you're just joining us and didn't hear that portion, I do recommend you rewind because you should watch the whole first set. But we will not be covering. Reedsburg does have their, I guess you would call, exclusive rights to a regular season game. I don't know, but that's what they claim. And so you'll have to find it on their Reedsburg stream, and we will not be there tomorrow night to cover the football game.
And I don't know if they charge for that stream. I hope not. I hope it's a free stream. It kind of makes me feel like they charge for it, because why would they care if another person comes and streams it if they're not charging? But maybe I'm wrong. I hope it's free so that we can all watch it. To say we're disappointed would be an understatement. Obviously, we want to be able to cover as many Central events as possible and highlight our kids. And 95% of the schools that we go to are very accommodating to us. There's 5% that aren't, and Reedsburg happens to be one of the 5%. So it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yep, we've had a few. Not too many, though. Casey to serve. Holman's always been very kind to us. I'm going to say that.
Yes, I am.
Casey into the net. 18-12. But Central has to have a run now, and this, you're asking a lot. You know, they responded a couple times being down 2. This is 6.
I think I need to talk to Christian Rudrud and tell him that they won't let us come in so he can pass on some pleasantries for me.
This hit brought to you by the Central Riverhawk YouTube channel. Jones on a great attack. Oh, closest pass, though. Pardon me, that's Tingblad over on that far side again. Would sub back. I missed that. So Tingblad on the kill, even though it was passed, but then no one took after that. Her second, 19-12. Lindsay serving again. Close on a good pass. Gilitzer setting, and then Rao touched the net. 20-12, and this one's getting away from the Central Riverhawks. Maura Lindsay to serve. Young blocked.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I don't know how that was not a lift, but not called. Schindler couldn't put it down. Gilitzer, far side. Borgie had to reset her steps. Lindsay on the dig and the pass. Teff got to go with a tip. Young there. Oh boy, no one talking for Central. 21-12. Communication not there for the Central Riverhawks.
Can't have that happen right now.
I know. This might be kind of a live to another set. That pass for Gilitzer leads Maddie Young all the way to the net. And Lindsay on another service run. This is a couple for her. It's a very experienced group of Holmen Vikings. As we said, that 2024 run that they had last year, that's a 2-touch for Young. Hit off the shoulder, and then looks like a rotation coming as Kaylee Rourke coming in for Young. Young's played so well, but struggling here in the second. That's long.
All right, now, so try and get some momentum. Down 23-13, probably not going to win this set. Get a couple points, get back into this set here, and then that gives you some momentum for a really pivotal set 3.
Christofferson, well, that is for sure. What you said about set 3 being pivotal.
Yeah.
Tingblad, that's long. There you go, there's one.
Yep, make a little run
That's
here.
all you're asking for, yep. Got to think of it as one at a time. Christofferson's played very well in the back, too. Her passing. That's why she's earned the libero jersey. Casey just getting enough of that. Teff. Gilitzer, one-armed. Oracle tried to go with a punch. That was Not enough hits in this set for Central. Holmen showing why they're so good. And back to serve is Mayer on a set point. And Holmen would have 10 of them to work with. There's a punch by Crawford. Well, does Z build a foundation for set 3? Does she build an entire house to get back into this? Good serve. Played off of Casey. Set for Schindler. Close there. Gillitzer. Rohrkohl, who's cold, just coming in. An attack there. Tingblad adjusts around the antenna. Gillitzer on the dump off. Klein pokes over. A one-handed set for Gillitzer. Rohrkohl, this is still alive. Somebody's got to put it over. Rohrkohl doesn't. It doesn't touch anything up above. Klein sets far side for Tingblad. Where is this off of? Everything up above. Gillitzer puts it over. Tingblad would have been out. Gillitzer saves. Close. Oh, couldn't put it over. 25-15. You have to exert yourself so much if you're Central for that set. But hey, 25-15, but guess what? Central won the 25-23 first. Best of 3 here for set 3 and 4. We'll move into it in just a second here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
Matthey Construction Company is proud to be a Riverhawk community sponsor. Matthey Construction Company is a family-owned asphalt contractor and major supplier of aggregates. Throughout the Midwest, the company plans and completes road construction projects such as asphalt highways, driveways, and parking lots. Beyond the road, Matthey offers additional career opportunities. For example, at its highly specialized research and development facility located in Onalaska, the company's team of top chemists and engineers conducts industry-leading research to continually improve the performances of its products and develop sustainable green technologies. Whether in the lab, office, or out on the roads, Matthey Construction Company aims to inspire the next generation of innovative thinkers. Learn more about the diverse career opportunities in legal, HR, research and technology, accounting, environmental services, engineering, operations management, safety, and more at www.matthey.com.
Holmen Vikings even up the match with the Central Riverhawks 25-15. Central won the first one 25-23. Totals right now, I have Casey leading the way with 5 kills for the Holmen Vikings. They also have 4 aces, 2 of them coming from Lindsay. And Borgie leads the Central Riverhawks with 6. Central only with 1 ace, and that occurred in set 1. They did not have an ace in set 2. Set 2 felt more like Holmen kind of taking over and taking control of this match, Nami.
Chance for Central to regroup there in those 3 minutes between sets. Regroup, get yourself back under control, get back to the good passing. That's what we didn't see in the second set that I saw on the stream on the first set. Got to get good passing, get in rhythm, and give your hitters a chance to put it down.
Well, Ray and I just talking about how, volleyball is a motor.
Right.
And you have to rely on every piston to hit. And when your first one is sputtering, your engine isn't going to run very well.
Yep.
Gillitzer serving.
This group responds, though. We'll see what they do here in set 3.
Off of Klein. McHugh sets Teff into the net. That was not touched. 1-0 Central.
It's one thing I've noticed about these Riverhawks early on in the season. Gritty group that responds well to adversity, and that's something that Coach Williams has to be really excited about.
But Coach Williams says they play better when they're up than down.
Really?
Yes.
Well.
Oh, McHugh underneath the net had stepped over the line. And a 2-0 start for Central.
Keep Gillitzer at the service line.
And that was going to be a kill for Lindsay. I can tell you that right now. Casey, far side, off the tape, drops right in front of Christofferson. She has 6, does Casey. And she will serve. Charlie Casey, one of the seniors, and there is numerous of them for the Holmen Vikings. It's a large senior group. I would hate to be there for senior night. I hope that's not when Central's there.
I was going to say, we probably will be.
Michaels blocked up front. Borgie just take it on the 2. McHugh sets Lindsay. And once again, off of the net, but down.
Nice looking play there from Holmen. When they're in rhythm, they are hard to stop.
Well, that's why they've only lost 3 sets on the year in 9 matches.
Right.
10 tonight. This is their 10th match, and Central's one of them that took a set. That's elite company. Oh, that out of bounds. So an ace for Casey, her second off of Borgie. The other 2 were Fox Valley Lutheran and West De Pere. We're talking about top teams in Division 1. Christofferson, good pass. Rao blocked. Central got a chance. Michaels, they're calling that touch too. Rao pushes over. Klein, back set for Casey. Gillitzer diving for it, but cannot make a play. That is one thing that we have not seen a lot of from Central this year. If you recall last year, Sierra Freed had quite a few back sets. This year, I don't know if anybody's super comfortable with it. We have not seen too many back sets for Central. It's just not called very often. Oh, Maddie Young getting to that one. Borgie into the net. Borgie was hitting everything in that first set. And after that, cooled off. 5-2. You wonder if Central got a little timid on the blocks. But you can't be that way. You got to keep swinging. Borgie, good pass there. Roll shot. That was touched first by Tingblad. Gillitzer looks for Michael. That's into the net. Everything's at the 10-foot line, Nami. Nothing at the net. Hard to observe the blocks. Hitters just have to kind of hit it up there. And Casey serving.
Got to stop this run right now. Nice pass.
Yes, it was. Gillitzer on the dump. And I think McHugh reaching over the net. So comes back over to Central. Maddie Young not going to get hits in this set. That's Rourke that is being called upon and close to serve. Michaels is out too.
Nice
Lindsay,
serve.
Lindsay had to play that. Teff on the tip. Gillitzer sets Borgie near side. That was blocked. Borgie again. On the block and in on the line. On the block for Lindsay.
Holmen's front line is just,
It's
they're huge.
Yeah.
And very intimidating.
It's a barrage of blockers.
Yep.
They just keep jumping, keep stuffing. That's out. Good job by Close. Get back there, watch it, make sure it's out. That's big. Lindsay had a couple of really nice runs on the service line for Holmen in that second set. Getting her off of there. That's the other thing. You got Klein, Casey, and Lindsay, who are all very good servers. Central needs a response. And instead, Tingblad smashes one down on the court.
That was with some authority, too. Tingblad putting a dent in the wood floor.
I did not start. I did not even write down how many kills she had coming in there tonight because you got Casey, Schmidt, Teff, Lindsay, Schindler, Jones. Half this lineup can hit. 8-4, double up time for Holmen. And an ace. Mayer, her second. 6 total for Holmen. 9-4. Central needs some energy, though, and you don't really feel it right now in the gym or on the court.
Got to respond right now.
Mayer serving. Gillitzer setting for Crawford. Roll shot. Still.
Back row attack.
Correct,
in front of the 10-foot line.
Yep, that's right. Was that from Tingblad?
I think it was, and Coach Williams saw it right away.
Yeah, she was calling for it.
Yep.
9-5. Zazaman Alman in.
There we go.
Oh, called out. Oh, I can't believe it.
That was not out, and that was not even on the line. Use it.
Central got a gift. Maddie Zazaman Alman, tough serve. Klein there. Tipped. Rourke through the block. Klein, wow. She did not go over the line either. Nauman setting.
Nauman went over the line.
Oh, man, and the curl, or the slide, as everybody wants to tell us. That was there.
A pretty play, but Nauman's foot did go over the line. I saw it.
That's unfortunate, too, because that was a clean hit for Crawford and would have put it at 7-9, and instead back to a 4-point lead. Kasberg serving. Rourke, oh boy, feet were all discombobulated there for the junior. Gotta wonder about the nervousness for Nauman. Has not played, number 14. We talked about her at the beginning of the broadcast.
She'll be fine.
You know what that allows? It allows Gillitzer to hit.
That's the big key. I mean, that's why she's so important to this team. A healthy Zazaman Nauman helps this Riverhawk team tremendously.
I agree. And another, well, here comes Maddie Young back in then. Yeah, I agree. The look is going to be completely different. Oh, another big swing. Schneider this time.
Right through
Schneider.
Michaels and Crawford, two of the best blockers Central has on the team.
And Klein to serve. I'm still impressed that Klein didn't go over on that slide up to, I can't believe she kept her feet off of the half-court line.
Just an outstanding athlete.
Young, good pass. Nauman sets for Crawford. That'll work. Ray's sitting over there going, swing, swing. But the tip did work on that one. You and I are in agreement, though. We want to see Crawford bring it.
I want to see Crawford
swing.
put it down. I don't care if it's with a swing or a tip. Just put it down.
That's true. Her mom, one of the nicest people who ever meet. That one went up and over.
The whole family, Joel.
I don't know the whole family. I only know her. Casey, too long. Good job by Crawford to get out of the way. Not touched. 12-9. Central put pressure on Holmen throughout set one and got the win. Casey that time. Young not there. Her eighth. I have her for 8 and 2 aces.
Holmen very close to going under the net there. Was able to keep just a toe on their side. Foot has to be completely over for it to be called.
Right.
Fortunate not to get called on that.
We're talking about how important Zasma Nauman is to this team, but you look at the setters for Holmen too. Oh boy, miscommunication between Rao and Michaels. I think Michaels was supposed to swing at that. Teff does. Young there. Nauman sets Gillitzer. She's blocked and in. Casey there. Gillitzer goes right back over to Williams to ask. Use that block. Got hit on the outside of that arm. Nauman for Michaels. Klein goes sideways. Teff whiffs. Michaels with the kill.
Big swing from Michaels. Central needs more of that.
Get Michaels in a middle hit too. That doesn't happen all that often. Rotating everybody around. Nauman has to be just relieved. Can almost feel the weight off the shoulders. I got in. Made some assists. McHugh and Lindsay. That's what I'm saying, how important those setters are for Holmen. You can rotate around between Mayer and McHugh and getting all these hitters. And Rose hit on it too. She said they've grown tremendously in their response to tight situations. That's what she said about her setters. They're doing that here tonight. Down one in the match. Overpass on the serve from Casey. Teff over the far side. Targets Gillitzer, who's now has to set. And again, Michaels is away from the net. Everything happening so far away from the net.
Yep.
And you called it, the blockers up front, so big, so athletic. They're going to take that stuff and drill it right back in you. They can't do that either. Free balling. Over.
They'll make you pay.
Yep, McHugh. Well, that time, Tingblad was off. McHugh had that go backwards. Casey. Tingblad. Wow, how did she get a hit off of that? Casey gets an assist somehow on that, and it's 17-10. Those are the breaks you don't need for the Riverhawks, because you did not get a setter to set that, and then the hitter still takes it.
Yeah, I mean, Holmen's able to scramble. Holmen's very, very good. You see what all the hype is about. You see why they're 9-0, 2-0 in the conference. They're very, very athletic, very, very big up front. Of course, you got Klein as your libero in the back that gets to pretty much everything. They're the real deal, no doubt about it.
Maybe this year they won't be a 6 seed.
Yeah, well, that was a joke anyway.
Would you like to?
I want to do my live read, Joel.
I figured that was coming. That's why I paused.
Let's talk about the Lacrosse Central Fall Youth Dance Camp.
What do you want to talk about?
Wednesday and Thursday, October 15th and 16th from 3:45 to 5:15. Performance on October 17th at the football game live on the YouTube channel. We will be at that football game.
Yes, sure you it's scan a UWL.
Scan that QR code and sign your youth up for the Lacrosse Central Fall Dance Camp.
Hope the boys and girls cross-country team did well today. They were at Vernon County Fairgrounds. They ran at 5 o'clock, so hope they did well. As they've had a couple of, that's Rao on that. They've had a couple of meets, cross-country meets so far, hoping to get Coach P on sometime later. Football at Reedsburg tomorrow, as we mentioned, we're not doing that. Volleyball goes to the DeForest tournament on Saturday.
We don't like missing football games, do we, Joel?
Nope. Right at the line, Casey played it, and Klein hits over. Morgan had to push right into the block. Up and over, Casey, good pass. McHugh setting for Tingblad. She mishit it. Yep. Sophomore. Minor little error there. So 17-13 should be now. I thought. Oh, is it 12? I thought that was. Oh, Casey played that sideways. This has to go all the way over. And it does. Didn't even hit anything up above. Rorkel on the hit. And calling Teff into the net. How did Casey get that up and over?
And not touch any of the rafters.
Did not touch a rafter. Because if it does, then the ball's dead and it's Central's.
It's gone right in between the rafters.
She couldn't do that again if she tried. And that's in on an ace for close. A rare mistake by Klein. That does not happen too often.
I was going to say, you don't see that happen. Just lost track of where she was on the court.
17-14. Got two antsy. Got one and just got too hyped up for the next one. 18-14. Set 3. Match tied 1-1 here in the NBC. 25-23 Central, 25-15 Holmen. The all-important one. Aquinas against Logan tonight as Rouse swings and gets one down. And then the other match this evening was Toma versus Onalaska. We'll see if the Hilltoppers respond after their loss. Lots of 1-1 in the standings. We haven't gone over that yet. Maybe we will at our next timeout. Christofferson short. Well, that'll give me a chance to read it anyway. Holmen 2-0. They're 9-0 overall. Toma 1-0 in conference play. They sit at 2, even though their overall record's 2-5. 1-1 is Central, Onalaska, Sparta. Aquinas 0-2. Logan 0-1. 19-15. That's your NBC standings. Not sure if that would have been in either, but you got free ball that. Yep. Borgie, that's smart, though. Don't try to attack that. Tingblad off the block, close. One-arm dig. Rorcole over the block. No touch. Oh, I thought for sure that was touch.
And just missed the line. Holman's been hitting the line. Central really needed that one and just missed it. It was a great swing by Rorcole.
Mayer. That goes sideways. Borgie, if this goes over, Central lives. Slide for Schindler. Rorcole, roll shot. Klein makes a one-handed dig, but no one could play it afterwards. Rorcole her first. And Nauman back in. You know, I talked to Coach Williams. She said, I don't think Nauman will play, but looking for a spark, got to look for it somewhere. Why not send out your other setter? Work out the kinks tonight. Tingblad through the double block. She's been impressive.
She has. And didn't play in the first set, is that right?
Correct. Yep. Sophomore swings hard, though. Good ups. Casper back to serve. And into the net and bounces back. A double sub. Young in, and so is Michaels. Young will serve. Nami, you liking the two camera set?
I am.
Yep.
I like playing with it.
Yeah. Coach Arnold does too. That's why he loves that black magic switcher we have. Nauman on the dump. Klein there. Casey takes on the 2. Young on essentially a back set. Casey, that one she had to work by the antenna. Gillitzer over.
Central got to get organized.
Yep. Oh, and into the net. That's not touched. Schindler, I call that the old peekaboo play, where it looks like it's going to one, it's going to the other. Schneider and Schindler were up there. Got one to jump, then the second one's supposed to come in and tattoo the ball. They did, but into the net. Coach Rohde will get on me about that one too. Now, where does that come from? Nauman on a 1. Oh, boy. Nauman with a great set for Casey.
Yeah, that's what it was. Just went over the net on her.
Yep.
Casey was waiting there for it.
22-18. Klein serving. Oh, and that put Nauman right up to the net. 23-18. Nami just one tie in this set.
Yeah, Central's been climbing uphill right from the beginning.
Yep. Michael, that might have been out. And off the backboard for Casberg.
Klein looked like a ballerina flying through the air trying to get that off the backboard. And no, that's not one of my words.
Pirouette, if you will. Crawford. Oh, no one takes off the Schneider hit. Well, that's the miscommunication type errors that you might have when you're subbing in, changing lineups.
And Joel, you want to beat a team like Holmen, a team that's on a roll like they are. Can't have miscommunication, can't have missed serves, and that's what we've seen here in this really important set 3.
Yep. And McHugh to serve it out. Holmen sets Gillitzer. Cross shot. This hit everything up above. Casey gets an attack and finishes it out. Casey has 10. 25-19.
Central going to have to pick themselves up off the floor and come back here to keep this game alive.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
Holmen wins the third set 25-19. They won the second set 25-15, and we're on to the fourth because Central won the first 25-23. I did make mention of Aquinas versus Logan and Toma versus Onalaska. There was 152 matches taking place in the state of Wisconsin. Here's the sectional teams because Holmen is in the same section as Central. Also in action tonight, Baraboo and DeForest, they're playing each other. Middleton and Madison East, they're playing each other. Madison La Follette and Madison Memorial also playing. Those, 6 teams there are in that same section. So is Sauk Prairie, Verona, and Waunakee. All those teams in action this evening. I do not understand why teams like Central and even Holmen and Onalaska have to play Madison teams in volleyball. I think they need another division. Add a division so some of these big-time schools from Madison are in their own, and Central, Holmen, those teams are in something different. Boys soccer plays at Stevens Point this Saturday. Should mention that. Girls golf back at it at Cedar Creek Monday. And you know who else plays Monday, Nami?
Who?
ASL Soccer.
Oh.
Yeah, they're against Logan at Logan on Monday at 4:15.
That must be their season opener.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
And that shot was out for Schmidt in the back row on a back attack for Holmen, and it'll start with Central leading 1-0. Casey into the net, 2-0.
Make a big push here if you're the Riverhawks. Put some pressure on Holmen.
Which is what they did in set 1.
Right. Make them feel a little bit of the heat.
You got to see it in their faces, though. You got to see some positive momentum. Wow, what a save by McHugh. Casey, roll shot over. Christopherson sets Michaels. Long. 2-1. Casey back to serve for Holmen. Her serve efficiency below 900. They're just such aggressive serves. And that's an overpass taken by Schmidt. Some of these sets, Nami, have just gotten away from Central.
Some too tight to the net, sometimes over the net and setting up Holmen. Can't have that.
Nope. And back to twos. Central free. McHugh, far side, Schmidt. Young on the pass. Oh, Rao was kind of caught in no man's land. He put your hands up, he tried the bump. Wasn't real sure what to do. Bump into the net.
And again, it's the passing causing the issues.
Right. That's a good one. Gillitzer sets Rao. Puts it over to Klein. Lindsay on a quick set. Up and out. She's got to be on top of that, Nami. That set was a little low, and while Lindsay's jumping up, then she's swinging. Timing of that, so crucial for that quick set in the middle. That's usually when you do see it long, though, as if that...
Looks pretty when it works.
Oh, yeah, but if the attackers... Oh, boy, close, way up.
I know you talk about aggressive serving, Joel, but at some point against a team like this, you just got to put it over and in.
Lindsay. Rorkel had the receive. Gillitzer over. McHugh sets Schmidt. And the kill for her. She has 5. She did not even hardly play in set 3. Jones, Casey, Tingblad, Schneider, Schindler, Lindsay.
They come at you in waves.
Yes. It's over and over and over. Out. Missing on that serve for Lindsay.
Good job by Close there, realizing where she was on the court, where the line was. You hear you say sometimes, oh, I think that would have been out. Close did a good job of knowing where that ball was going to land and made the right decision.
And it was out.
Yep.
5-4. Central down by the point. Gustafsson right over to Schmidt. McHugh setting Teff, and that's long. No touch on that. 5s. So now we had 10 ties in set 1. Set 2, just 2 ties. Set 3, 1 tie.
Wow.
Yes. Tells you a lot about how overpowering Holmen has been in these last 2. And there's McHugh on the dump off.
And we have seen that early on in the season for the Riverhawks that middle of the court is open. And you can bet that teams are watching film and seeing that. And somebody like McHugh recognizes that, hey, the middle of the court is open. Let's just try and drop it over there and see how they recover from that. Something Central's going to have to kind of clean up as the season wears on.
Yes. Mayer on the serve. Rorkel up and over. Klein. Up to Mayer, then Schmidt. Blocked and works because Schmidt had to take it. Klein was underneath Schmidt, and Klein would not have gotten that either. Klein was all the way on the ground. It just can't really lift that up. Zasman Alman serving. Oh, and out there too, a back-to-back serving errors. I'm with you on this, especially that last one. You got to put it over. Casper. Not every time. I'm going to be with you on that, but Rorkel through the block, got the kill.
Good swing. I love watching Rorkel fly through the air when the set comes from the other side of the court. We saw her do it a little bit at the Sprawl tournament. She can really get up. She's not the tallest girl out there. But she's got some ups, and she gets way up over the net. She's fun to watch when she explodes towards the ball.
That was a nice shot because she utilized the block, too. Maddie Young, good serve for her. Casey has to track all the way to the net. That was not touched by Crawford. That set too far up to the net, which we have not seen that many errors on the sets and assists for the Holmen Vikings. Young back to serve. 8-7, Central up, needing this one to force a money set. Oh boy, that set was behind Schindler. Gillitzer. Out. Schneider. Schindler. Schneider. Casey.
Keep pushing here.
Yes. 9-7. You will. I don't understand that chant. Schneider. Gillitzer, great swing on that. Good save up and Klein free balls. Young had to track it. Nauman. And Michaels was blocked on that.
I had the wrong camera angle on that whole time. My bad, guys.
Schneider.
Sorry, I'll be better. I got distracted by the Let's Play Football chant. We're good now. My bad.
9-8. So that was blocked. So Klein to serve.
That's why we need Arnold here.
Yes.
Can't put me in charge of this stuff.
I know. Michaels. Klein again getting to that somehow. Mayer pushes to the back. Young there. Nauman. Gillitzer just free ball. Aggressive free ball though. Lindsay. And the quick attack this time for her works. She has
there
6.
you saw the timing and
yes.
how it has to be. And that's a difficult play to defend when it's done correctly.
Yeah. I don't understand the Let's Play Football chant because that's later in the seasoning.
Yeah, it's not like they played already and
exactly.
Holmen won.
Yeah, I don't understand. Onalaska was doing the same thing.
Yep.
Gillitzer, wow, oh, just missed it. Great hit, great idea.
Yep. It was
just
a great idea.
Missed it.
Court was open over there.
Yes. 10-9. Klein, Young on the, my goodness, how did Klein come right back to that? Casey backing up. Michaels off the block. Got it, her 8th. I said it at the Onalaska match. The student sections where they start yelling, let's play this, let's play that. How about you just chant for the girls that are on the court? 10s.
You're so unhip, Joel.
Oh, I know. I just don't understand. Lindsay, there's that quick attack again.
Oh, nice
Michaels.
play.
Oh, Crawford tried. Yes, it was.
It was a great play by Michaels to dig it out of the net. Didn't think there was any chance at that.
No, me neither. 11-10. You can see sparks of what Central will be with Nauman out there as it continues to grow. Tonight, you know, asking a lot. Subbing in first time against a tough team. You got to be in rhythm. Rao. How about another one?
Yeah.
Casberg, an overpass, and Rao. I don't know if Rao had supper, but she ate there.
You know, Joel, I love that because oftentimes we see the other team overpass and Central doesn't use it. They keep it on their side. This time, Rao just goes up, hey, I didn't get it the first time, I will the second time.
Gillitzer to serve. 11s. Set 4. Central needing it. And Casey, that block was very late for the Central Riverhawks. I have Casey for 11. 12-11.
Leaves Christofferson out to dry in the back row with a hit coming right down at her. I mean, you need a block somewhere up there.
Somebody's got to touch it.
Yep.
Short serve, Young. Good pass. Borgie snapped it off. Official over here called that touched. Lindsay, out, yeah. She was a little off on her steps there, too.
Yes, she was.
I don't know if the set was there or might have been the set needed to be up closer to the net, I think, but she was also just off on her steps. Close coming back to serve.
I'm not switching cameras anymore. No, I'm gun shy.
Oh, come on.
I messed it up.
You're fine. People want to see the server, too. Listen, we got all this very expensive equipment. We need to use it all. Teff on her 5th breaks the tie up at 13-12. 25 points thus far in set 4. Can't get any closer with that 25 points, 13-12. Lindsay, a rocket serve and out. Yes, good job by Close once again reading it.
So 13 all, now would be a great time for Central to get 4 or 5 points and take control of this set. Wouldn't a fifth set be exciting?
Yes, I had my tea. I want to use that caffeine. Christopherson over the far side. McHugh sets Schmidt. Tipped. Yeah, I mean, flat-footed, waiting on it. Schindler's going to get that, and it's at the 10-foot line.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Flat-footed from the 10-foot line, not going to get it done. And it's not her fault. That's where the set took her.
Yeah, exactly. Mayer back to serve as she's the other setter. Mayer a senior, so is McHugh. Oh, and Christopherson, that goes backwards. So then a free ball. Far side, Schmidt. Tipped again. Somebody else has to play. Crawford swings. Schmidt again. That might have been out, but played anyway. I think it might have been tipped up to the front of the net no matter what.
It was going to be close. I thought it'd be in, so I'm glad she played it.
The official over here had a tip, though, already
so
on the right
anyway.
side. Yes, it was going to be a point. By the way, if you're wondering, these two teams will play again on October 2nd. Holmen next match is the 9th and versus Toma. Central girls go off to DeForest. Oh, boy. Line drive, serve. Mayer an ace. You said it was 13-13, and it was time for Central to go on a run. 13-13. It's Holmen with 3 straight, and they lead 16-13 here in the 4th and lead the match 2-1.
The La Crosse Central Alumni Association is a proud sponsor of the Central YouTube channel. The Central Alumni Association meets once a month with the main mission of providing scholarships to Central High School seniors so they can continue their academic pursuits. Last year, the Alumni Association awarded $63,000 in scholarships to 66 deserving Central students. For information on how to join the Alumni Association or donate, see our page on Facebook.
Don't miss a moment of the action. Be sure to follow the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, search Central Riverhawks YouTube, and on Instagram, search Central Riverhawks Live.
16-13 our score. Holmen leading by 3 and up in the match 2-1. I think I mentioned everybody that's going on. Oh, I forgot to mention JV volleyball is also in action Saturday. They have a tournament at Wisconsin Dells. So you got the varsity at DeForest and the girls are at Wisconsin
just a
Dells.
game?
Yes,
Yep.
that's where they're playing. They've got a big weekend too. Mayer to serve. Close. That went sideways and another ace. Mayer her 4th. I have Holmen for 8 aces. Central only 2. And Central against Onalaska. And what were they? A +4. I thought they had 17. It was either 17 or 21 aces in the match.
Wow.
And only 2 tonight. Crawford. That works.
Smart play there. Finding some open court.
You cannot let this thing balloon any further, though. 17-14. As Holmen's knocking on the door of a 3-1 win. Nauman with a very aggressive serve and an ace.
We saw her do that last year a little bit. It'd be awesome to see her get back into that rhythm. It's hard when you're out for a long time.
17-15.
Got to knock some of that rust off.
Far side, that was received by Schneider. Schmidt, line shot. Oh, Christopherson just trying to get something up on it, but couldn't. Ten ties in set 4. Central has hung around. Can they continue that with the serve from Casberg? Nauman sets Crawford. Casey, she had to adjust. Gillitzer off the block. And a huge swing. Schindler, her best of the night right there. Holmen bench getting all excited over that one because got the middle involved.
That was pretty.
Yep, that was nice. Casper, 19-15.
There's that front line again.
Yep, the block in. Williams' second timeout. And back-to-back points for Schindler, and 7-2 run for Holmen after it was tied 13s, and Holmen looking 5 points away from finishing this. You can stay here, Nami, it's fine. 20-15. So NFL starting up tonight. Got some big games over the weekend, I'm sure, but I didn't write too many of them down.
I see they're playing tonight and tomorrow night, a Thursday and Friday night opener.
Who's playing tomorrow night?
The Chiefs and the Chargers.
Oh, that's right. Isn't that on like Prime or something like that?
And they used to have an agreement that they would not play on Friday nights because they didn't want to compete with people wanting to watch high school football. Apparently the corporate world has taken over and more money to be made, so
go figure.
Friday nights are now open for the NFL. Not a big fan of that.
Well, look at the Big Ten. Big Ten's been playing Friday night games
They're
too.
Another one, yeah.
How about this weekend? Iowa and Iowa State football in Ames at big noon kickoff.
What is that, the Battle for the Pig or whatever they call it?
It is the Cyhawk Trophy.
The Cyhawk Trophy.
Yep,
okay.
Cyhawk Trophy. Pig is something else with Minnesota, isn't it?
Oh, is that Iowa, Minnesota?
Oh, that might be it. Can never remember. Probably Wilbur. 20-15. KC, big diving play there by Christopherson. Crawford was on the ground. Another tip.
Christopherson all over the floor here.
Yes. Rorkel, that does not touch anything, so it counts. Schindler's had a couple of big ones, and then Rorkel into the net, 21-15.
Not going to get the point for that, but Christopherson really going all out to keep Central alive on that point.
Playing very hard.
Yep.
And jump serve into the net for Casper.
Just feels like Central has to do it right now. 21-16.
Minnesota hosting Northwest State and Wisconsin hosting MTSU. So there isn't a whole lot of big games for the teams that are playing in our area anyway for football this weekend. I think there's only one game that's 2 rated teams.
Got spoiled last weekend.
Yeah, right, that's true. Those games weren't even that good. Wow, Gillitzer saved it. Michaels pushes to the way back. Casey, second jumper and in. 12 for her. And 22-16, and Klein would love nothing more to serve the match out. Klein on an ace. Her first, team's 9th. That would have been in. Young made the play. Smart one, too. Michaels blocked. Lindsay up front. I mean, Holmen has it going now. I mean, that's the thing. A little shook in that first set. More of a wake-up call. And the 9-0 Vikings have match point. Kicked out. Nauman saves. Christopherson. McHugh setting in the middle. Well, Casey and Schneider cannot hit it at the same time. That is not allowed.
Some rare miscommunication on that end.
Yes. Crawford to serve, 24-17. Match point 2. Far side Casey off the block, and that is it. She had 13 on the night, 25-17. Now I realize the student section got into it and all that stuff, and there's a lot of chats. If you went and talked to Coach Rose, though, right now, she'd tell you we had to earn that.
Yeah, Central gave them everything they wanted. Took that first set from them. And as you said, kind of a wake-up call for Holmen. I think they thought they were just going to come in here and wipe the floor with Central. But I'll tell you what, this Central group is gritty. They fight. they make mistakes. There's things they can clean up. There's certainly a lot of work for Coach Williams to do. But this is a team that's not just going to go away, and they're fun to watch. And so I'm excited as the season goes on. They're going to be disappointed right now, as they should be. But there's a lot of season left, and they're showing a lot right now, I think.
Completely agree. This is a lot different of a ball club than what we saw a week ago in this gym against Holmen.
You got that right. I mean, not even the same atmosphere.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want. If you're Coach Williams, you want to keep on progressing forward. The wins will come. It's about getting better each and every day and having everybody contribute, and she's starting to get that. As you said earlier, you can see how it's going to come together. Sazama Nauman coming off an injury, it's going to take some time, but you can see the vision.
Yeah, completely agree. I know Coach Williams will be coming up, joining us, as we did not get a chance to talk with her on Tuesday night after the win over Onalaska, because I only had, who are you looking at? Oh, I got it. I'm trying to look for your Munson Realty Player of the Game. Well, we'll talk about that. Let's take a break. I have your stats already. Coach Williams will also join us, and our Munson Realty Player of the Game will be announced here in just a second.
Mathey Construction Company is proud to be a Riverhawk community sponsor. Mathey Construction Company is a family-owned asphalt contractor and major supplier of aggregates. Throughout the Midwest, the company plans and completes road construction projects such as asphalt highways, driveways, and parking lots. Beyond the road, Mathey offers additional career opportunities, for example, at its highly specialized research and development facility located in Onalaska. The company's team of top chemists and engineers conducts industry-leading research to continually improve the performances of its products and develop sustainable green technologies. Whether in the lab, office, or out on the roads, Mathey Construction Company aims to inspire the next generation of innovative thinkers. Learn more about the diverse career opportunities in legal, HR, research and technology, accounting, environmental services, engineering, operations management, safety, and more at www.mathey.com.
Central Riverhawks fall tonight 3-1. Won the first set 25-23, then Holmen 25-15, 19, and 17. We're joined now by the head coach for the Central Riverhawks, Coach Williams. Thank you for coming up. First of all, I know that I missed you on Tuesday night. We're going to go back and talk a little bit about the Hilltopper win for you guys over them. Tonight, all I have to say is the first set.
Yeah.
I know that there are things to work on. There was 10 ties in that set. There was also 10 ties in set 4. You guys hung around in set 4 too. Set 1 was the best volleyball maybe I've seen this team play, period, since I started covering Central.
Yeah, and that's what I told the girls after the game, that I'm excited because that was our true potential, and when we figure out how to play that every set, it's going to be pretty hard to beat us. So I think we had only two hitting errors, which is really good for us, and we were just playing super clean. We were earning our points, which is so much more fun and more energized. We were getting them out of system. We had everything working for us in that first set, and then we just didn't play as clean the rest of the game, made a lot more mistakes, but it's still really excited to see what they can do after.
Well, and this team, and you and I talked about it off the air prior to the start of tonight. You said, we're going to have to play extremely well. Did that in the first set. Mm-hmm. What I really liked was the fact that you stayed away from runs. Holmen never went on that long extended run from one of their servers, and it's tough. You got Klein and Casey and then Lindsay almost back to back to back. I mean, it's tough. They serve aggressively. I think that's where things a little bit changed, I would say, is kind of your passing in the last 3 sets.
Yeah, we couldn't stay in system as much, and then their blocks started camping a little bit more, harder to get through. They're a really good blocking team, too. They're sound everywhere. So, yeah, it's just kind of things started to kind of trickle, and then we were losing points and not earning our points and kind of hoping for their mistakes, which is our difference.
Right. Your defense is still going to have a ton of digs tonight because I know that they work so hard in the back. But, again, you have to get everybody on the same page. We did mention, we're mentioning it now, the Munson Realty Player of the Game was Sylvia Rao. Talk about her. You know, Rao, one thing that Nami said was, man, I get so tired of overpasses coming to Central and no one takes care of them.
She finally did it.
Rao did that tonight at least.
Yes, yeah. She played aggressive at times. She's still a little silent killer. Wanted to have a little bit more gur out there, but she was putting the ball away when we needed to, and we just keep talking about we're not tipping our way out of these things. We got to kill the ball. And I thought she had some really nice connections tonight, and excited for her to keep growing.
Yes. Please start swinging, Crawford. That's who I want to see start swinging a little bit harder too. go back to Onalaska real quickly before we start moving forward with the DeForest tournament that you have on Saturday, because I know how tough that will be as well. The Onalaska win, how'd the girls just feel after that? Because that was an incredible win.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was some of our, I mean, honestly, I think we played better in the first set tonight than we did in the match on Tuesday, which is exciting too. But our serve was unbelievable. We were getting them out of system. We were, again, scrappy as all get out on defense, which we want to be that great defending team. And so it was fun. And every time we play on Alaska, these girls have a different fire in them. And I finally saw it today, which was good too, against a different team to start us out strong.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and I guess before I talk about DeForest, you did enter in Zazava Nauman. One thing that Nami and I said was we can see the potential too of having her out there and what this team can look like a month from now. That's going to change. I mean, Zazava Nauman can be a big factor for this team, right?
Yeah, and she hasn't played in 6 months, over 6 months. She's got some rust to work through. So just trying something different, and she'll keep working through that through practice, through games. It's fun to be able to have a couple different lineups in our back pocket, too, because I thought Gabby Zeeb did play really well in right back, and she stepped up really well when I threw her back in a middle back there, too. So that's the hard thing as coaches when they're all playing so well, figuring out our best lineup. But I thought the girls stepped up when I needed them to.
I liked that you retooled things tonight, too. This is one of the toughest opponents you're going to see all year. Why not make adjustments, especially when the sets were getting a little out of hand and you're trying to find a spark? I totally get that. You had the DeForest tournament then Saturday. Are the girls all leaving tomorrow? What's the plan? And then, it's a tough competition there, too.
Yeah, Saturday morning we get to buy the first round, so I think it's 6:45 we leave out Saturday morning. And then we have St. Ambrose and McFarland in our pool. I know McFarland's been to states a couple years ago, I think in D2, so they're always a nice program. I don't know anything about St. Ambrose, so we'll be looking at some film through that, but just keep focusing on minimizing our errors and going to get those kills, and it's going to be a fun tournament. We won it last year. Hopefully they remember that too, and it is a tough tournament, but we can learn a lot, we can grow a lot, we can do a lot of great things there.
Well, best of luck to you
Thank
on
you.
that, and then we'll see you Tuesday night, and I don't remember who you play.
At Logan.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
We'll be way up above. Ray, bring your binoculars on Tuesday night. We'll be at Logan.
Battle for a Cause game too.
Okay,
Battle
perfect.
For a cause,
All
yep.
right. Well, I'll make sure to wear. What's the color this year?
We're going for childhood cancer, so pink, blue, gold, any of those colors work.
Okay, I'll wear blue then. I don't think I have a pink dress shirt. Oh, you know what? I think I do. I might have to rip that out. So, well, thanks, Coach, for coming up. You bet. Best of luck to the girls as they move to DeForest. Then coming up Saturday. And I tell you what, if anybody missed it, and remember, Nami was not here. Nami was not here for set one. He was here for the rest of the match.
You don't have to tell her that, Joel.
Are you? I don't remember if you're even with me on Tuesday night when we're at Logan.
So I don't know. We have to look at the schedule. Yeah, I am with you at Logan.
You are? Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's good because it's Battle for a Cause as well that night. So I'm looking forward to that. So she hit on Rao as well. She kind of talked about that. So the Munson Realty player of the game, Sylvia Rao, with her 8 kills. Best one, I thought, was the overpass that she took. So
she pounded that one in the ground, didn't she?
Yes. 23 ties in the match, 10 in set 1 and 10 in set 4. 46 kills for Holmen, 9 aces, led by Charlie Casey and her 13. McKenna Michaels and Sylvia Rao teamed up for 16 total, 8 apiece for kills and only 3 aces for the Riverhawks. Got to battle back, and some tough competition coming up on Friday, but man, I'll probably go back and just watch set 1 again because of how much I loved calling it, how much I saw out of the girls tonight. So wish them the best of luck heading to DeForest, and wish the football team as they head off to Reedsburg, a game we will not cover here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel. So find it on whatever stream it is for Reedsburg on Friday night.
I say boycott. No, I don't. Go watch it.
Maybe.
Boycott.
For Ray George, for Nami George, I'm Joel McCall. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel. Good night. Have a great weekend.